పేరు అనితా సకూరు. నేను ఈ బిట్సా గ్లోబల్ మీట్, బిట్సా అంటే బిట్స్ అలుమ్ని అసోసియేషన్ గ్లోబల్ మీట్కి చైర్పర్సన్. ఈరోజు 1000 మంది డెలిగేట్స్ అక్రాస్ ద వరల్డ్ వచ్చినారు ఈ కాన్ఫరెన్స్కి. అక్రాస్ ద వరల్డ్ అని ఎందుకన్నానంటే అబౌట్ 60 గ్లోబల్ సిఎక్సోస్, అంటే సిఇఓ అవ్వచ్చు, సిఎఫ్ఓ అవ్వచ్చు, సిటీఓ అవ్వచ్చు, గ్లోబల్ సిఎక్సోస్ వచ్చినారు. ఇది వన్స్ ఇన్ 3 years బిట్సా వరల్డ్ని చేస్తాము. ఎందుకు చేస్తామంటే వరల్డ్ వైడ్ ఉన్న లీడర్స్ అందరినీ, తర్వాత ఇక్కడ ఉన్న స్టార్టప్స్ని, వీసీస్ని, ఐఏఎస్ ఆఫీసర్స్ని అందరినీ కలిపి ఒక చోట కనెక్ట్ చేస్తాం. కనెక్ట్ చేసి ఏమవుతాయి అంటే న్యూ ఐడియాస్ అండ్ న్యూ పార్ట్నర్షిప్స్ అండ్ న్యూ కనెక్షన్స్ అండ్ న్యూ ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్స్ విల్ బి ఫాస్టెడ్ అనమాట. అందుకని సో వీ హ్యావ్ అబౌట్ 13 ప్యానల్ డిస్కషన్ సెషన్స్ ఆన్ వేరియస్ వర్టికల్ సెక్టర్స్. ఒకటి లైఫ్ సైన్సెస్, ఒకటి ఏ ఇస్ చేంజింగ్ ద వరల్డ్, ఏ ప్యానల్ ఒకటి, తర్వాత హౌ టు మూవ్ ఇన్ ద కార్పొరేట్ ల్యాడర్ ఒకటి, ఫైనాన్స్ మీద ఒకటి, అట్లా. తర్వాత we also have a startup showcase called Pilani Sharks. Pilani Sharks is the version 2. Out of 50 companies that applied, we selected 7. ఆ 7లో కొంతమందిని తీసుకుని ఫండ్ చేస్తాము. ఈసారి ఫర్ ద ఫస్ట్ టైం మేము బిట్స్ పార్క్ వాళ్ళు అవుట్సైడ్ వీసీస్తో కనెక్ట్ అయ్యి ఏఐ కంపెనీస్కి కూడా ఫండింగ్ ఇప్పిస్తున్నాము. మా ఇదేంటంటే బిట్స్ పార్క్ ఐడియాలజీ ఏంటంటే వాళ్ళకి ఇనీషియల్ ఫండింగ్ ఇచ్చి వాళ్ళని మెంటోర్ చేసి హై గ్రోత్ కంపెనీ చేసి దాన్ని మళ్ళీ వీసీస్కి అటాచ్ చేస్తాం. తర్వాత వీ హ్యావ్ అబౌట్ 13 to 14 వర్క్షాప్స్ దట్ ఆర్ లైన్డ్ అప్. ఆ వర్క్షాప్స్ మార్కెటింగ్ మీద, పిచ్ డెక్ చేయడం మీద, ఇన్వెస్టర్స్ కనెక్ట్ చేయడం మీద, తర్వాత లీడర్షిప్ డెవలప్మెంట్, కార్పొరేట్ వరల్డ్కి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత లీడర్షిప్ డెవలప్మెంట్, స్కిల్ డెవలప్మెంట్, తర్వాత ఒక ఫన్ ఈవెన్ మూవీ మేకింగ్ కూడా ఉంది. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఎవ్రీథింగ్, ఈవెన్ సిఇఓస్ కూడా వాళ్ళ ఆఫీసెస్, సోషల్ మీడియా ఆఫీసెస్ చాలా ఇదిగా చేస్తున్నారు కదా, చాలా ఎక్సలెంట్గా చేస్తున్నారు. సో హౌ టు మేక్ షార్ట్ మూవీస్, హౌ టు మేక్ షార్ట్ స్నిప్పెట్స్ అండ్ రిలీజ్ ఇట్ ఇన్ సోషల్ మీడియా మీద కూడా ఒక వర్క్షాప్ ఉంది. అట్లా వేరియస్ వర్క్షాప్ 2.5 days దేంట్లో చేస్తున్నాం. తర్వాత లాస్ట్ డే విచ్ ఇస్ హాఫ్ ఎ డే సోషల్ ఇంపాక్ట్ డే. అంటే వీఆర్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ గుడ్ అట్ ఇండస్ట్రీ, వీఆర్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ గుడ్ అట్ దట్, బట్ వీఆర్ ఆల్సో గుడ్ అట్ నేషన్ బిల్డింగ్. సో నిర్మాణ్ అని చెప్పి ఇట్ ఈస్ అ సోషల్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్, వన్ ఆఫ్ ద లార్జెస్ట్ సోషల్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ దట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ స్కిల్లింగ్ అండ్ హెల్త్ కేర్. వాళ్ళు ద ఫౌండర్ ఈస్ ఫ్రమ్ బిట్స్ పిలాని. Atla, there are a lot of social impact organizations. So we want nation builders, not only technology builders, we want nation builders. Danki maku Impact Dolphins and oka program petamo. So anybody who wants to be a social entrepreneur can come and pitch. We will not only fund them for scaling and capacity building, we will also mentor them and take them to the next level of growth. So total entante Bits Pilani alumni vallu oka industry growth e gaakunda oka social growth we want to contribute towards nation building. We want to contribute towards India becoming a superpower. That is the whole idea of this conference. Andukane andarni teeskochi ideas discuss chesi, new partnerships foster chesi, new relationships foster chesi, we are going to leave them. That is the whole idea.
What kind of human servings, robots, humanoids will be serving. So what ails our country? If manufacturing is happening just about, make in India and all these programs are good, we don't have skills in this country. Skilling has to increase. Recently, I was talking to one of your faculty from Mumbai, which, in a presentation to Viksit Bharat Capital, Human Capital, we given a presentation from Telangana and from Maharashtra and all these states. What has been discussed for a three-day conference is that a human capital such has to happen in India. Total factor productivity. It includes not only skilling, labor, investments. It involves research, development, how to bring in new technologies. This has to increase in Telangana state about 1.7 times, and maybe in the country about 2.5 times, because Telangana is the highest per capita income state in the country. What I would like to stress upon is middle skill levels. If you look into an ITI, a craftsman, a tradesman, he gets about 15,000 rupees initially when he joins a job. The same ITI 2 years, 3 years close to Germany, we sent some of our IITians to Germany recently. He was earning 25,000 rupees here. He is earning about 2.7 lakh rupees per month. So what makes the difference? It's the skilled individuals who makes the difference. The skilling that is missing in our country. If you take handicrafts-oriented kind of economy, as a kind of industry 0.0, because there was no machinery much. We talk about industry 1.0, now we come to industry 5.0. Our skill economy, middle skills are somewhere around industry 2.0. We need to graduate that to Industry 5.0 to make our country great. And that's where the CEOs here and the BITS alumni everywhere and any other meaningful leader they need to talk about. You talk about one of our first IITians who went and Mr. Sorry, I forgot the name. Mr. Kanwal Reddy, if you could go and establish first of its company in years, several companies have come, and your VC was talking about 17 unicorns have come from BITS. The next important thing now that has to happen to make India great is that you need to improve the skills. How can you make a skilled person into 5.0 industries? How you can make the 50% of farmers, agriculture-dependent labor, how to convert them to productive individuals so they start making that kind of money. They start producing that. They become productive individuals. If you look into statistics, India has just about 6.0% of their vocational workers who have a recent graduate level kind of education. This is somewhere around 70% in Germany, 67% in South Korea. The issue is industries have invested in their manpower, in their institutions, like what Mr. G.D. Birla has done for BITS and for his industries and for the country. This is where I think a path needs to be taken by all of us to make our low productive workers who involve in peripheral works but not in core competencies. You can't talk about any fully made manufacturing good of a machine that's being exported from India. It's not there. Our defense is totally dependent upon procurement from outside. If you are exporting helicopter parts or MiG parts or something like that, there are small parts, body parts, no full machine is made here. That's again because the skill levels are less. Yes, we have world top. From Hyderabad on, we have 3-4 leaders who are world heading MNCs in the world. But do we have this kind of a skilled workforce here? Unless you become a manufacturing nation, you become a only tradable nation only in services. That too services which are basically business process and outsourcing. GCC we are doing extremely well because our higher education is good. But our middle education, our vocational education is not going up. It needs to go up, it needs to grow up. And then industry leaders need to invest on their workforce. If a South Korean economy could pay $25 per day for an ITI worker who is coming out of polytechnical education, you are paying only $2. You can't get that. And why are you paying $2? Because his productivity is not good. So somewhere this circle has to be filled, and it has to be filled such a speed before AI comes and automatic bots will come or automatic humanoids will come start working with us, decimating all the jobs. So as a BITSians, as a country, we are at an anvil of a historical opportunity to utilize this AI and also ML kind of opportunities to make it human-centric designs are required to make humans a integral part of manufacturing automation. That's my request to all of you. And this is possible for our country. Our country has been growing phenomenally. Our GDP growth is best in the world. But this will not suffice. Because if you look into per capita income, when I joined service, we are around somewhere around $380 per capita income. We are somewhere around $2,800 per capita income now. If you compare to any other country, smaller populations, highly productive populations. So how to make individuals productive, your factory workers productive is going to make a huge difference for our country. And I wish all the best that this workshop will be able to, this conference for 3 days will throw up such ideas, how to make India great again. Thank you very much.
To address the BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus, an excellent one in India's quest for world-class education. BITS Pilani transcends academic laurels. It fosters innovation, integrity, leadership, and fearless inquiry across generations. Today, education confronts a pivotal juncture propelled by artificial intelligence, data sciences, automation, and digital metamorphosis. AI is no distant horizon. It reshapes education, governance, healthcare, industry, and human knowledge itself. Education must thus evolve dynamically, equipping youth not merely for jobs, but for adaptability and perpetual learning. While AI masters data, automation, and decision, it yields to human judgment, ethics, creativity, and compassion. Hence, education's mandate is not rivalry with machines, but amplification of human virtues to steer technology for social welfare. As Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam envisioned, excellence happens not by accident, it is a process. Which Pilani embodies this through academic autonomy, flexible curricula, interdisciplinary rigor, and practice-centric learning. As an institute of eminence, it crafts globally attuned programs synced with technological frontiers and national imperatives. This multi-campus footprint and work-integrated learning programs champion accessibility, skill augmentation, and economic vitality. The Hyderabad campus thrives at the nexus of research, entrepreneurship, and innovation. Entwined with Telangana's tech vanguard, excelling in advanced materials, biotechnology, climate solutions, robotics, and AI. Such hubs position India not as a technological consumer, but as a progenitor of context-rooted innovation. To students, technology confers power, education imparts perspective, purpose, and ethics. Harness it to forge careers that resolve national and global challenges. Faculty, as intellectual sentinels, must kindle curiosity, critical acumen, and integrity amidst AI ascent. I salute the illustrious alumni whose triumphs illuminate BITS Pilani's legacy. As John F. Kennedy aptly remarked, alumni associations are the lifeblood of universities. They sustain the flame of knowledge across generations. Their mentorship, philanthropy, and networks propel institutional evolution, embodying the ethos that success is best savored when shared with alma mater, as echoed in timeless alumni wisdom. Indian is transformation's supreme instrument. Yielded sagaciously, it forges a resilient, enlightened tomorrow. Distinguished CEOs of India and abroad, congratulations on your professional triumphs that will define global industry. India's Viksit Bharat envision requires pivotal role in skilling, indigenous production, and human resource development. Now it is time to repay alma mater, society, and nation, honestly to forge Atmanirbhar and Viksit Bharat. In this pursuit, let us remember the timeless wisdom in our civilization, which says, knowledge bestows humility, humility leads to worthiness, worthiness brings wealth, wealth enables righteousness, and righteousness yields true bliss. May this guide your generous contribution to a resplendent Viksit Bharat. Your success inspires millions, blending innovation with Indian roots. With hope, India is looking at you for your generous contributions in vocational training, self-reliant manufacturing, and talent nurturing. Embrace this moment to mentor youth, uplift communities, and drive national self-sufficiency towards excellence. I congratulate BITS Pilani and extend best wishes for the BITSA Global Meet 2026. Thank you. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.